Welcome to Riddock at Home. My name's Lisa and today we're using a pair of old denim jeans to make a piece of creative artwork for your wall. For this project we need a few things, but first of all let's have a look at my example that I made earlier. So it's a mini wall hanging that we created. You will need a pair of old denim jeans, some paintbrushes, some acrylic paints in some nice bright colours, scissors, masking tape and a stick for hanging your work on. You also need some string for when you hang it on your wall. Okay, so first step is to cut a nice rectangle out of your denim jeans. So I'm choosing the bottom of my jeans, which has a nice neat seam on the bottom that I can use for the top of my wall hanging, and then the bottom I can either fray or add some fringing to. So any size is fine, I'm keeping it small. Okay, so I've got my piece of denim. Now I'm going to box that out with masking tape on here in the shape that I want. So now you're getting smaller, narrower pieces of masking tape and just creating your lines for which you're going to paint in. So I've chosen to just do little cubes, so I'm spacing these equally along the box. And same again the other way. And now we're ready to paint. We're using white paint to just paint over the cubes, and this is our base coat that once it's dried, we'll add the dots of colour paint too. So as you can see, I'm just going along, and because fabric paint soaks into fabric, this just gives a bit of a layer of protection for our coloured paints later on. The next step, once our white layer is dry, is to just use the end of a paintbrush or a skewer to dip into our different coloured paints, and we're just adding little dots of paint in any spot we want in our little squares. So they can be dots, stripes, blobs, it really doesn't matter. And we're just trying to fill every denim fabric bit that we can see. So I'm just working with one colour at the moment, putting a little bit in each square, then I'll change colours. Some can be big bits, some can be little. Now that the paint is fully dry, we're going to carefully remove the masking tape. You can choose to hot glue gun a stick to the top of your artwork and maybe fray the bottoms or glue on some tassel, or you might like to simply frame this and hang it on your wall. Thank you for joining me today for Riddock at Home. And welcome to Riddock at Home. Did I say and? I did. Okay. Welcome to Riddock at Home. No, don't yell, because the mic's right here. Okay, Mike.